This is Dan Dicks here reporting for Press for Truth, and today King Charles is arriving in Canada, so that's pretty exciting, isn't it? Wait a minute. Isn't this the same king who was best buddies with Jimmy Savile, the UK's most prolific pedophile and sex offender? Is this not the same king who was associated with Robert Maxwell, the man who introduced his daughter, Ghislaine Maxwell, to the Queen, who was then able to infiltrate the family's private cabin along with her boyfriend Jeffrey Epstein? Isn't this the same king whose younger brother then got blackmailed by this same pedophile network? Isn't this the same king who gave an honorary knighthood to Kevin Spacey? Yes, the same Kevin Spacey charged in the UK with 4 counts of sexual assault. Is this not the same king whose father said he wants to be reincarnated as a deadly virus so that he could solve the problem of overpopulation? Is this not the same king who was poked in the chest by a member of the Rothschild banking dynasty that controls them? Is this not the same king who doesn't have to pay an inheritance tax on the Queen's private estate worth more than $750 million? Isn't this the same guy who travels without a driver's license or a passport because those documents are issued in his name? Isn't this the very same king who berated his servants to take his pen away for him? And isn't this the same king who's supposed to represent the Church of England, seen here blaspheming God over yet another issue with another pen?
I just had to put, is it September 12th?
13th, sir.
Oh God, the wrong date. 13th?
Yes, sir.
You said 12:30.
Where did I put the 12th? I suddenly turned it. Oh God, I hate this.
Oh look, it's going everywhere. Hang on. So nobody got it wrong.
Where is that?
Oh look, it's everywhere.
Oh, there it is. Bloody thing. Bloody thing. Bloody thing. What are they doing? Everyone's stinking.
What a great rep for Canadians, eh? Of course, viewers of this channel will already know all of this after watching my video King Charles III, What You Need to Know, where I exposed the Rothschild family's connections to the British royal family and how they've used a network of pedophiles to exert a great deal of control over the royals, still to this day. And of course, King Charles III and the kingdom he serves exposed, where I proved that the newly crowned King Charles III is not interested in advancing the kingdom of God, but he is in fact doing the exact opposite by promoting a doctrine that is in direct contrast to the teachings of the gospel, which he swore an oath to uphold. So no, folks, this man coming to Canada is certainly nothing to celebrate. So please think about some of the things you've heard about in this video before jumping on the bandwagon to welcome this man to Canada. And speaking of that, guys, I will now be checking out for the next 4 days. I've had this camping trip booked for a couple of months now, and me, the wife, the dogs, and a couple of friends are going to be heading out into nature, enjoying family, enjoying friends, getting away from, screen time. And it's certainly something that I would encourage everyone to do at least a couple of times a year. So you're probably not going to hear from me again until later this week. So I'd like to remind you that in about a week from now, I'm going to be heading to Stockholm, Sweden to cover the annual Bilderberg conference. I'm about halfway to reaching my goal. So thank you so much to everyone who has already contributed. If this is something that you would like to support, please check that top link in the description below to where you can support my efforts to expose the Bilderberg conference next week in Stockholm, Sweden. So that's all for today, guys. Please pay no attention to this king and get outside, enjoy your friends, your family, and nature instead. And trust me, you'll thank me for it. Don't forget to check that top link in the description below. I'll be back sometime early next week. But until then, please click the thumbs up button, share this video, and stay tuned, guys. We're gonna have more video reports coming soon, God willing. This is Dan Dicks reporting for Press for Truth. We all want truth. will set you free.